Thought I'd give you guys an update on little Cinnamon Queen here, who's still getting bullied by even the littlest of goats here, Moose Tracks, who's a runt if I ever saw one. I think that's about as big as she's about to get. She's the size of a pygmy goat. Yeah, little Queen lets me pet her when she's eating with the other goats over there. When I dispense the alfalfa pellets, they crowd around and she really gets in there. But other than that, she's still a little skittish and obviously still getting bullied, but she's getting in there. She looks a little wet and cold because I'm not sure they're letting her in the house during the daytime, but at night she's definitely in there. Because right now, as you can see, it's raining, so not that cold, but yeah, goats hate getting wet, and I know getting wet equals getting cold, so hopefully they're going to start letting her in the house soon during the day. Poor little Cinnamon Queen. I know it's better to adopt goats in pairs so that they have a buddy. And unfortunately, I couldn't afford $800 worth of new female goats, so she doesn't have a buddy at the moment. But yeah, the younger, smaller goats have been more accepting and eat alongside her. But the herd queen and her sister here, Mud Pie, they're still being pretty hardcore bullies. As you can see, Mud Pie is currently eating the hay pile I put out for little Cinnamon Queen, so that's kind of shitty. But slow progress. Just another day on the farm when you've got goats. Little Cinnamon Queen here decided that she wanted to try to get through this impossibly small opening in the gate here, and has magically somehow performed 3/4 of that goal by getting her entire front body. Hi, little goat. Yes, we need to figure out how the fuck to get you out of here. She's got her entire body, except for her hips back here, through this opening. Unfortunately, these little hips aren't squeezing through, unfortunately for her. And you're a little bony right here. We need to make sure you get fed more, honey. And I'm figuring out how I'm going to either wedge this wood apart or get out here with the drill and take some screws apart to get her out of here. This is a fun situation right now. I'm supposed to be splitting wood, and some guys are coming to remove the rest of the trash pile right now. They just drove by, so this is fun. Well, I went to get the drill to start taking the door apart so the goat could get loose, and found her loose anyway. She managed to squeak herself out, of course, so now I have her on the milking stand with some grain, and I'm trying to talk her into staying calm and eating grain on the milking stand, so someday I can actually trim her hooves and milk her. So this is the most skittish little goat I have ever had on the farm. Go on, girl. Go on, little Queen. Eat your grain. Had a good girl. That's a girl. Plus, obviously, if she fit through that gap, her hindquarters are a little skinny and she could use some extra food right now. Normally I wouldn't be giving her grain, but she's getting some alfalfa pellets and a little sprinkling of goat grain in there. Hi. Why are you so skittish? Not gonna let me touch you, are you? It's gonna be really fun grabbing you and getting you back inside with the rest of the herd.